Welcome to the Upnlive show. Marley and Supa Nytro. Supa Nytro, the artist, is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Jaja.
Yeah, lucky. How are you guys doing?
Well, good, man. I'm good.
Good?
Yeah, man. How are you?
There you are going easy with self, you know?
Yeah, but
I'm not good enough.
Want to? You're brown.
I just come from work and need to consume some food. I'm not good.
Oh, so you're not complaining of the fact that you went to work?
Joe, man. I'm good, man.
Okay, great. It's good to have you guys chatting with us tonight. For anybody else who is on our Instagram page or on our Facebook page, this is the official Marley and the Supa Nytro. We'll drop off the DJ off him name.
Yo, we're going with some connection over there, some connection. Bad cross aside, you know. What going?
No, man. They're fine. They seem to be fine. It seems not on the back end, but everything seems to be up and running.
Up and running.
So everything up and going?
No.
It's running quite fine. It's up and going. Everything is quite fine. So for those, could you introduce yourself first, please?
Well, Marley, everyone, been in this for a little while. Don't know, have some couple songs like Tick a Little and you know. And yeah, got a new song coming which is Rock. Yeah. No.
That's it?
Yeah.
Can tell when people are used to interview posting.
Jaja.
Nerving us.
Nerving us, man.
It's a breeze and blow outside, the leaf a shake.
And go ahead for us, Supa Nytro.
Well, I'm Supa Nytro, the one, the only, the DJ, dabbling with the little lyrics and thing. You know what I mean? There's only one me. There could never be another. You know, many may emulate, but none of us can replace.
No,
So,
cannot be replaced.
We're here.
And I mean, how has the quarantine been the pandemic been treating you and your family? Is everybody good?
Yeah, everybody good.
Give thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give thanks. What about you?
Well. Yeah, we're good. Everybody okay over here. We have life, so we give thanks. Isn't it?
Like him lose.
You know what thing goes, may I take a rough life easy, you know? Something there go on. Yo, and everybody love gym and them something like here in the night, you know? Somehow we have to slim and, you know, ready for the girl them.
At the very least, consume food, man. You can't get skinnier.
Oh, Zid. All right then. So let's kick it off this way. You both have been doing music for quite some time and in different areas, because now this is where I'm going to include the DJ aspect of Supa Nytro's career, right? And you both have been making headway in your individual lanes, and now you've collaborated together to do the song Rock.
Correct.
And to stick a pin there, take it back a little bit. Marley, we've spoke to you on several occasions.
Yes.
But for persons who don't know you, how is it that you got into music?
I started by writing poems.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like the Romeo writing poems to Juliet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I start making music. I start making beats. Done production for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to a couple artists. They weren't interested. I was like, okay, what am I going to do with all of these beats? So, So, what am I going to do with all of these beats? So I start to write lyrics to the beats.
Right.
Feel a little fire, you know, feel You know what I mean? Then I
Nice.
started recording more and more, and to like get the hang of it. When I heard it, saying, "Yeah, you got something," I'm like, "Okay." So I started building on it. Went to uni, music engineering and business, all of that.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm here.
So
Makes sense.
so you've got the formal education, and you're now applying as an artist.
Yes.
Are you still making beats? No, or you're just a full-fledged artist?
I don't make beats no more. I engineer. So
You're
I'm more
doing
engineer more, yeah.
okay. So you do the engineering aspect of your tracks.
Yes, how I want to sound, what my flow should be like. So
Okay.
I give the producer idea what I want before he even got it.
And have you done this sort of thing for any other artist, or
I
just
do it for other artists, yes.
and yeah, make the cha-ching. Money.
No. Charity service.
Why though? Why is it charity service? I mean,
Because,
go ahead.
Because when I done music, I done it to help, and the reason why I still doing music because I love it. For me, when someone asks me what you want to do for dancehall, I really want to be one of the posts in UK dancehall that help build it. I don't want to be the man or the artist. I just want to help put it on that platform.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be the top artist or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if it happen and if if I get the opportunity, then I'll take it through. Yeah, Miss Artie thought.
A word of advice: make the opportunity for yourself. Yeah, cool. I mean, take my foolish advice. You know, learn a little things here and there. So you know, because there's nothing wrong with helping the industry to get from one stage to the next. There's nothing wrong with helping other persons to move from one level to the next. But at the same time, time is money and money is time. You know that you're passionate about music. Money is not your driving force behind it, but then you have to be compensated for the work that you've done. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can wrap this up and do the altar call and call it the offering and a joke. Nitro.
Hi.
Brother.
Sister.
Yes. So you were a DJ.
Yes.
Originally, but now you're a full-fledged artist.
No, still.
I'm joking. And just briefly, how was that you got into the music industry?
Just by being told to go to the studio, pretty much. Fact saw that he saw something, and there was a conversation about another guy that was freestyling, and he said, "You do this in the clubs every night, so go studio." Went studio, did a freestyle. Right, it was born, and then we're here.
And we're here.
Has it always been a thing for you, Nitro, a passion that you would go to the studio and do some song, or it's just a drive that people enforce, basically?
No.
Hasn't been a passion.
No.
So expound on that. What was it like?
I like the creation of music. I'm a big fan of the creation of music, making something, building it from the ground up, putting it together, making it become something that, by the time you consume music, you are quite often months, sometimes years behind. Mm-hmm. So I love the process of doing something, my reaction to it, and then seeing if your reaction emulates mine or if it's worse.
And that pushes you further to make more music. And that is and that has I'm guessing that is as a result of why we're here now.
Yes.
Because you've gotten your reactions, you've seen that you've pleased the tastes, for want of a better word, of your not patrons. Patrons is your audience. That's the word I'm looking for. Your audience. I can't stop you. Right. Of your audience. You've pleased their taste buds and you're here to give them more. Yeah? And we've seen that with tick pun the thing. And my mother might be watching, sir. Thank you.
Mom, if you're asleep, no.
No, she's in Jamaica. It's still
Well,
new.
yeah, different
I mean,
type.
you understand, and the role and the various other tracks that you've done, and we have seen, and we've told you before, and you might have heard us say it, the marketing strategy of how you've pushed your music over the year. Is it 2 years yet? Is it over
March,
the 2 years?
In 7 days it's 2 years.
7 days, it's 2 years. The way that you have pushed your music, and which one don't count?
The second one.
Okay, well, fine, but it doesn't matter. The way how you have the way how you have marketed your tracks and your team around you. We commend you and we give you a big shout out to that. And I wish a lot of people will take a couple lines or a couple paragraphs from the story you are writing and put it into perspective and put it into practice.
Really?
So, put it into practice to up their game and their craft. So give thanks on that point. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Miss.
what a class were they?
I knew he was an artist
See?
before he was an artist.
Yeah, you just
Is that
never know.
where's that you push him through the
Just
gate,
never know.
Marley, and tell him say you believe in yourself?
You understand? So now we're at rock, and if anybody
Yes.
listen to that
Just
song,
about to get to that.
anybody,
Listen to them, I hear it.
well, anybody, if you have not listened to that song, or if you not see Supa Nytro timeline uploaded with a bag of things, you need to comment. You need to forward it to March.
All right,
21. Talk to us about the collaboration. Speak to us about how the song came about. Why is it that it was done with you both and not someone else? Speak to us about the creation of the track.
You want me to tell them or you tell them?
You gone. Your story.
Rock came about. I heard a young DJ called Enzo hit me up on Instagram, and he sent me about 5 beats, and I had three out of the 5 beats I liked. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna take these 3 beats, and I jumped in my car, and one of the beats I was driving around. I'm like, this is a vibe, this is a vibe, this is a vibe. So I'm on the A46 going around in a circle. You know my process already. I'm going around in a circle, and I'm going, what's coming, what's coming? And I'm chilling, I'm hitting a beat, and I was like, Gala, where you rock? And that comes to mind. And then in my mind, I'm going, but I can't really, like, initially it was supposed to be a singy verse. So it was like, Gala, where you rock? So then he came to mind. And then I promised him back in 2019, early 2020, that I'm going to give him a song.
Okay.
I said, I'm going to give you a song, but it's not going to be no half-hearted thing. It's not going to be no quarter thing. It's going to be...
Because that's Supa Nytro doesn't do that.
I don't do half-hearted.
Right.
So he's like, give me a verse, give me a verse. He came through with a couple of beats, and I'm like, I'll give you a verse. I don't like them, but, take it. So this song, I was like, this is the song. This is the song. This is the song. This is the song. So when I phoned him, he was like, I like it, but I don't know if the audience is going to understand me on it. And I was like, bruv, trust the process. It's just the process. So called him in the studio, came in the studio, he started recording, and I don't know if you know, but the Marley that you guys may have known and interviewed prior was a little church boy. He's like a church boy.
And that's why we get rocking the name of the Lord. That's why we get
No.
that little verse, they're rocking the name of the Lord.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And the thing about it is, I said it to Nitro. I said it to
Guinea's
Nitro.
missing.
I said it
Yeah.
Again, is a because, yeah.
Nitro. If you listen to the track, you're going to hear at least 3 to 4 different sectors of music. And the one that stood up most for me, and I said it to you, was mental. The underlying
Yeah,
one.
the church rhyme.
That Marley, are you? That's you.
That's what I heard.
That's you.
When I heard the beat, that's why. Actually, not really. You said to me, what was this? The song?
Brado.
Every guy, yes, it has something.
Yeah, he said he looking for something like that, and I was like, I heard it, I listened to it, and I was like, I can't hear this on there. I was driving to work, and then one line came in my head, rock it in the name of, and I sent it to him, and he went, bill on it. Yeah, bill on it. That's it. Bill on it.
Well, actually, he sent me like about 5 or 6 voice notes because we're kind of scanning because I've got the hook I got the hook. The hook is done. I've got my verse. My verse is done. So we're scanning how we're gonna intro the song and how we're gonna get his verse involved.
Right.
So
right.
I said, "You're the artist. Write some stuff and send it in it." So he sent me about 5 different songs, different little 20-second, 30-second clips, and I was like, "Nope, nope, nope. Keep that.
Yeah.
Keep that." So he's like, "Rocket in there." And then when we went to the studio, now we have the rocket in the name of the Lord, but we never had nothing else. So he went in the studio, he was in the booth, and he was like, "Till your wig drop." I'm like, "Keep that, keep that." That's how we keep. That's how we keep. So he was like, Nitro, I don't do this, you know. This is not me, you know that.
Keep out then. You broke out local church boy.
Yes.
So you take full responsibility.
Yes.
Oh my dad, if you're watching Nitro Fall.
This is your year as a selector, telling him what you think would work, or some of the verses we think wouldn't really fit in times of dance or what it is now.
Are you asking if my knowledge as a selector helped the process?
Yeah.
I think if it wasn't for my knowledge of selecting, we wouldn't be putting out the songs that we put out. So 100% yes. 100%. He will tell you, Marley sends me songs all the time, and I will race them up on the phone, and I'll be like, "This is why you're not getting nowhere, because them songs are boring, them beats are boring. This is So I wouldn't knock him, but I would say I can't play this. If I'm playing at 2:00 in the morning and you send me a certain song, it doesn't work in the juggling. It works for radio or for the car. You know what I mean? Like your earphones training, but like, we can't put this next to a Vibes Cartel. It doesn't work.
So I see most of your songs is done that oddly, where you just say dash out song, they look a breakout song them. Why you choose for go that way? What is a missing part out of dance all over here?
I love y'all.
I know you want love girl, but some of the time some of the time people wanna hear some party neutral song, and I'm guess people I guess a lot of people wanna see if you have that in your locker, if you're capable of making a song outside of these typical girl song Nitro, because we know that you're a brilliant MC, and normally as you say you start this way by freestyling on some beats, by hyping up the crowd as a DJ freestyling on beat. People want to see that next step, like a full-fledged jump in the artist. And I said to you, I said this to you the last interview, until I see Nitro really sing a song where everyone can relate to. Like, to me, you're still a DJ. I'm not going to put you as an artist until me see you kind of change out of that, you know. Well, I got Gunfinger. I saw
you're gonna be waiting a long time.
So you go.
I can't really stop a song the way you sing, cause and me can't really.
No.
No. Yeah, you know the script.
To be honest,
yeah, man.
This song was well needed. Yeah, because Rocket now,
So,
what do you say?
Yes.
What do you say?
Soca scene as well, you know what I mean?
If Carnival keep this year,
Pardon?
what you think this new song Rocket gonna do for you? Because to me, you have kind of that soca reggae vibe. Would you think that be like a breakout song for the Carnival if Carnival do happen this year? Rocket?
Indeed.
I have another song more geared for that, if I'm honest with you. Well,
Okay.
I don't. He does. So we have another compilation, another combination coming.
But I like this song for that.
To address. So that it might be.
It might be. Yeah, we're not going to throw it out the window.
Yeah,
It can be
because-
incorporated, obviously.
This rock song,
it
you
can
have
and
the
it will
steel
be
band sound in it. It ping, 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 Rocket. So in a sense that bring you back to
Definitely.
the roots of where soca music all start from, the whole calypso vibe. So you kind of feel that energy and the dance also. It's kind of a festive vibe. So I think this song would be good and geared up if we do have a carnival this year. And yeah, we are over some more girls and the party them needs some of these songs because it's a breath of fresh air.
One dance
But then
Sorry.
that goes with
Yeah.
the fans. So if the fans choose it for Carnival, or what we plan is not what the artist may choose.
Yeah.
So if the audience choose it, then
Yeah.
it's gonna be for Carnival.
This audience one chooses something else. Cause
Choose something else.
I can't dance to save my life, brother. Sorry. So
Well, listen.
I'm just over
This
here
song
like,
is catchy.
Okay.
Yeah,
The next one of you then.
okay.
What I'm saying, the song is catchy. Rasta, Mr. Gomez.
Yeah.
The song is catchy.
Yeah.
We know the thing as a DJ. Once you start play the song and a couple people start hear it, it have a vibe. It a go good there. It a go reach. Cause me personally would play at a carnival. Me not ask if but now maybe.
Marley, in regards to you,
It
sorry
will
for
go
to
there.
cut you off like that. In regards of you
Yeah.
and putting out music,
No,
otherwise
no,
from
it's fine,
Rocket,
fine.
I see you launch a few singles before that. Do we have any upcoming single, like a solo project where you
Yeah.
want to tell us about? Anything where you feel say it's the right time to share a bit of information on?
Not a single. We've got a feature coming up
Yeah.
with Nitro and Brizzy from St. Lucia.
Yeah.
I've got that one coming up. Same energy. Same energy. Different topic, but same topic. But
What is that? Is it a different feel?
not really.
I'm gonna send it to her.
So is it that what's your concept or what's your thinking in regards to moving your music forward? Because if it's going to be the same thing over and over again, aren't we going to be getting tired of the same style of Marley's music that's going to be put on your I want to that boy
Miss, you will never get tired of Marley music because I will always got something new.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the horse's mouth. We will not get the same music from Marley because he has something new.
So Marley,
Right?
Can't say that
And
for me.
Marley and Nitro.
Can't say that for
Yeah.
me. Sorry, John.
Nah.
I take you
Yeah.
guys slow and I take you conscious, I take you dancehall, I take you soca.
Marley. Marley,
That's the artist.
Marley.
That's the artist. That's the
Hold on
artist.
Yeah.
there. People, sorry if we know how to take this bad, but conscious music stop sell. See, I'll Fantan Moja go get tight pants and beer things. Go sing some girl song and some bad man song. That's why I think there are some bra fins.
well, you're not gonna get no bad man song. We're not an enemy.
It's not about enemy. It's,
You don't have
it's,
to
it's,
have enemy.
the climate where dancehall is at the moment. Because as a UK
Yeah, but they got enemies. They're
hold
thinking
on,
about-
one second, Molly. As a UK dancehaller, yeah, you have to try to go harder than the artists in Jamaica to really get a buzz. You have to think outside of the box to get a buzz. And what I like with the combination of you and Nitro now is like the work ethics. I don't know if you are inspire Nitro or might inspire you now, but me can see whole heap more work I should from Malika. Remember one night time, you know, you used to post on social media, you look like Nitro give up the family and say, yo, this is no X plus Y equal whole heap of posts. Flood Instagram.
Hey. Wait.
Yeah.
Stick up in.
Yo.
That guy used to
Yeah.
follow me. But ask Rick when me used to post stick up competition, wine up competition. You never used to follow me.
So
you can't make
hold
a
on.
speech then.
So
Take that back.
me never me never see so much one night time I tell you the
Yeah.
Nitro, you know, man. Me, as you know some my time
Tie too.
yo some my time you there working, you want to open your phone but you don't want to seem like a pervert. You know?
You're free.
Cause you say Nitro
That's
come up
true.
and you know some
You're
girl a
free.
dance now one little battery right there, you know. And you know your work colleague them see you like you know like he's a little pervert.
You ma go tired to see me face. Can't get me out of the place.
I'm Nitro. Get
Shut
back
up.
to the serious side of life, cause
God.
the other day I say this, and the other day when UK versus Keep and happen, I see UK dancehall was really hyping up, and I hear a lot of name calling, and say he's the man, he done that, but I didn't hear your name call, and this is my belief outside of Stylogy. I think outside of Stylogy, you are the other artists in the UK who are really doing the numbers. Maybe some people is not putting you at the top of dancehall because of your ethnic background, because you're not Jamaican as per se. Do that offend you in no way, shape, or form?
I don't even think it's that, brother. I don't think it's that. I think it's the rating not there yet. Because remember, the artists them see each other as we've been doing this for 10 years, 5 years. We've been consistently doing this, and then this brother just kind of
just like a DJ,
one song, or coming with a different energy, like a Tony Matterhorn. It's like a selector dancer. So sometimes you don't know where to. If that makes sense.
But hold on, do Dio fall under that bracket? Because I hear Dio name been mentioning, and I see a lot of young artists who is getting mentioned, who I know is not doing music for no long period of time. So I would not say is that
Dio
longevity.
Dio falls into the same bracket, but it's also the type of music he makes and who he's around. So you find that certain circles make certain conversations, but I'm not around certain circles. I branch in and branch out. So I do me. So if I'm not the first name you'll call, like you won't see me hang around.
You're going to be a
you're not gonna see that. But if it's a conversation that comes up and someone will say, all right, who we rate as a DJ stroke artist or as somebody we do well this year, whatever, my name would be in the conversation. It would be possible for it not to be there. But it wouldn't come up because remember, your imprint is, you remember the people and we do this as artists. You're not thinking about the better way, get X amount of plays or do X amount rare until a year later, 2 years later, then you go, he's kind of more an artist than a DJ. And remember, me still has to be a DJ, so I don't really care if you call me or not.
But hold on, let's put it like this, Nitro. In Jamaica, they have this term we say, where we say in Jamaica when a song is not good, or when a song is good. Do you see some of these songs or some of these artists' music passing Gatwick or Heathrow Airport, like going international, or getting played international outside of the UK? Because I know for a fact your song been played in the United States, in Canada, in Jamaica, all over. I think this is unfair for your name not to be mentioned anytime you have a topic of dancehall come up where they matter about who's doing it this year or the last year or whenever.
Dragon. I understand what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, and I really don't give a flying fudge. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, like, what I respect that you rate me enough to put me in that category. Humbled, thank you very much. But for me, it's the work rate. It's not who calls my name. It's what the work does. So them never did call my name as a DJ. The work did what it did. They didn't really call my name as an artist. The work did what it did. They didn't call Marley's name. So me go pick him up. And give him some strength. As a DJ, not as an artist, as a DJ. Then I came through and said, okay, let's do a song together. Let me give that energy continuously, because you asked if their music can pass Gatwick. Some of their music can. Some of it can. But I don't think it should be can it pass Gatwick? Is it good enough for here? Because I think a lot of us are trying to make music for over there.
Outside and not satisfying.
We're not trying to make music for here. So if it's good enough for here, it will permeate. It will spread. But if it's not good enough for here, if you make Kana music, like for your bridging them, everybody I make Badman song. I don't care about Badman song. I can play an hour segment in a party and play a girl song for 45 minutes and play a Badman tune for 15 minutes and still like it. And Dragon, you know that.
Yeah.
You know that. So
yours,
it's not necessary. I'm a big up the man them where. Go on, sorry.
Go ahead. Finish your statement. Love.
I'm saying I big up the man them that's making music, but not to diss anybody. One of the biggest reasons that I'm making music is because no one listened to me. No artists listened to me when I gave them ideas, when I gave them a direction, when I said, brother, you're talented, but maybe kind of try go that way. Instead of that, they try infuse the rest of the Caribbean instead of just trying to lock England via Jamaica. Try and get to the US crowd. Try and branch out to Europe. Try change
Yeah.
your style, not just man a bad man and we a Gucci this and
Yeah.
color whatever. Try
Yeah.
something different. It's been done.
All right, Nitro, you saying that for me
That's
to
all.
ask this now. Do you think
Word.
in the UK you have what would you put it? 3 different fraction of dancehall? Dancehall is not altogether as one culture. Do you think it's one culture, 3 different fractions of dancehall inside the UK?
I think it's one, but it's got different
No,
genres and different
explain that to me
layers.
now.
It's just one. UK dancehall is
Yeah.
dancehall, right? But you have certain artists that make
Yeah.
certain types of songs. So you have the gimmick artists, you have the trying to crossover artists, you have the man them will make more gangster related music, and you have the artists that might make more female related music. For example, myself, K Moore, IQ. You have Marley. You get me? You have artists like that. Then you have the bad man them like maybe Ra Ra. You have
Spooky, the Shanty,
Yeah, Shanty,
Shanty Force and then you have people like Big Beats that don't swear. So all of their music is clean. You get, but he makes more up tempo, hustling, party song, still the brassing vibe, and then you have Style G where I make club bangers consistently over and over and over and over again. So it's like the faction is the same. There is no separation. It's just more how each individual looks at what they're doing and apart from trying to control the scene, where do you fit?
Yeah.
What's your piece in the puzzle? My piece in the puzzle is to move the music forward. When we had the last interview, I told you 2 years ago, nobody was playing UK dancehall like I was. No one was playing UK soca like I was. No one's making folders and putting it online and saying, DJs, here is the music. Take where you like and play where you like. You can't find certain artists' music. You can't find it. You have to know them and have a relationship with them, or know a DJ will have it, so you can say, yo, my lad, send me that song there. I don't have that song. That shouldn't be the case. That's why it may seem like dancehall is fractured, but it's not. It's just there's no base. There's a GRM TV. There's a Link Up TV. What do we have?
Nothing. All right. So as if you're an outsider looking in to this space, I would say it don't seem unified, because to me, I'm not an artist, I'm just a selector, and I'm looking into the space as artists. A lot of the younger artists are more connected together as younger artists, but some of the older want to pave the way for what we're inheriting now. What would I say? A lot of them feel like, say, they're on a different planet from everyone else. And I understand where they say respect is due to your elders, but it come to a point where you have to say, listen, stop the silliness. We have to preserve dancehall and make it into a bigger space. As we said earlier on, say, we're from the Caribbean demographic, all of us. It don't matter what island, it's still the Caribbean. It's just like Africa. Look how Afrobeats take over and one of the biggest sensation now. It don't matter if you're from Gambia, Ghana, or whatever. It come under one umbrella as Afrobeats. Why can't you artists kind of emphasize that link together and bring music together as a one umbrella? That's why I say UK dancehall is fractured. That's why I did say that. So more I explain why we can't have a more unified front.
I think it's not so much that it's unified, or I would say you're based in the UK. So me and you know, so we can't make music. We're coming to Jamaica. We're not there. We're not in the energy. We're not in the vibes.
We're not gonna relate to it. We're not gonna relate to it. Yeah.
The UK dancehall is just like,
in terms of Jamaican thing,
exactly.
we're not gonna relate.
Yeah. So the UK dancehall is a geographical name for it.
Yeah.
It's dancehall. It's just made here. Like made in China or made in Taiwan, it's made here. Remember, you have dancehall factions in Japan, China, Europe. You have dancehall queens from Poland, all over the place. But I find that in terms of the unity speech, because everybody's trying to be the man that can go back to their community in Jamaica or Trinidad or Antigua or Montserrat and say, "Dem I like it." There is no, yo, the Trini man them a go on, bring them in. Yo, the Grenadian man them a go on, bring them in. There's still this is ours, and you know, really sound like we, so we can't really work like, you know what I mean?
Jaja, what else?
Are you okay?
All right,
sorry.
so Nitro, as an artist, and let me ask Marley this matter of fact. Marley, as an artist, what would you like to see happen after this lockdown is finished for an artist, unlike an artist perspective? What would you like to see the whole industry do for artists after lockdown?
What, in the,
Yeah, in the UK,
in the UK or wherever?
Sir, where are you?
UK.
Yes.
I would love for the DJs and the artists them to find a middle ground and unify to put the music forward, because as an artist I used to send my music to almost every DJs I know. Send it to their email. You don't know them, you might send them a message on Instagram, but they won't answer, or they saying, from what Nitro teach me, he's saying we should have come more to events and show up, show a face here and there. For me, that was not possible when I just become an artist. I was going through lots of, I couldn't turn on to an event. I could have stand up for 10, 20 minutes. I don't have that strength in my leg. If you know my story. If you don't know my story, then you won't understand what I'm saying. So I would love for the artists and the DJ them to find a middle ground and just work together. Artists, the DJ them want dub. DJ, the artists them want some play. So just find that middle ground and just work together and just build a platform that all of us can benefit from.
Because I mean, as I say, we continue to say it is our culture, it is our platform, and if we don't support our own, no one else is going to support us.
But
during this lockdown, I've seen a different change, man. I've seen so many shows and DJs and artists, and there is so much stuff happening. I don't know if it's a lockdown that changed it, but hey.
Let me ask this question: do you guys think that will last? Because we know when the gate is open, people mind change. You know, as soon as we go on the road and you know them can buy them NOC in a 2 crore and some champagne, we know people mind change, and DJ we used to can WhatsApp and text and whatever, the most start see and walk past your road. So I hope everybody just keep that positive energy when we go back to Brave, because
True.
To meds that question, Zin. To meds that question, we are in a very unprecedented situation, a very odd space. Clubs are closed, restaurants are closed. So obviously, the artists them are seeing what the DJs are doing, because the DJs have put themselves on social media. They put themselves on platforms. Whereas the artists them never really put themselves on platform. They sit at home and send emails. Hi, I'm Marl-E. This is my new song. Check it out, please.
Goodbye.
I get at least 30 of those a day. At least. And I know some DJs bigger than me get hundreds of those a day. We don't read them. We don't listen to them, because there is you haven't tried to build a relationship with the DJ. You're just sending me junk mail, as far as I'm concerned. So if you link me up in the DM and say, yo bro, love what you're doing in the music scene, would love to be a part of what you're doing, then I'm more inclined to put you on the radar. Then I'll check out your songs. But the problem is that when you're now sitting at home and there is a Magnum Live and there is a Versus, and these are things that happened in clubs. They've always happened. They've never not happened. You understand? It's just that now you're seeing them on broadcasting, and as outside open, a lot of these things will stop, because guess what? We've gone back to work. We've gone back to play music. We've gone back to stage show. We've gone back to Dexter that's coming over. Shensia coming over. But will you, as the artist, see that stage show come up and be hungry enough to go, yo, who are the promoter? How can I get food? Can I send my music? Can I play a position in this? Can I sell tickets? Are you hungry enough to do that?
I fully understand. Like that's well said, Nitro, and certain ethics. I always want DJ to have certain ethics about them. You have a thing what they call manners and approach, because just like how you cannot go to an interview and say, when them say, hello, good morning, what's your name, sir? And you say, you know my name Nitro, but them call me Chop Up. And you can't go with certain type of attitude. So how you present yourself is just like how you explain it. Introduce yourself in a nice, friendly way, so the person is more, what you call it, receptive to an email from you or something. Because as we say, what about junk mail today?
Go ahead, drop.
Yeah, you get something more, and trust it's a lot of junk mail.
And we've seen it on several occasions. Exactly, and we've seen it on several occasions. Even let's bring it back to home, bring it back to the Upnlive show as well. You reach out to people and you send emails, and the way how they receive it and how they respond. I mean, there's nothing professional about it, and that hinders you from moving from you, the person who is not professional, from moving from one stage to the next, because people are going to say, boy, he never really know how to conduct himself or know how to deal with people, so we're not gonna really go there. So you understand? So persons have to understand, and I think we've spoken before, one's image, not only your physical image but your professional image, is quite important for your career. And if you don't develop and sort yourself out, look into yourself and make sure so the package that you're producing is a good one, you're not going to be looked at for in the long.
All right, let's talk about music education for a bit. Nitro, as a selector, DJ, whatever you call yourself at the moment, was it easy for you to what you call it, transform over into a recording artist? In terms
Yes.
of no, I'm talking in terms of what you call it, studio lingos and things like that, and how to create a song. Was you familiar with that? And if you're not,
Yeah.
if you wasn't familiar, explain how you get yourself familiar with it.
I used to record from before. So
Yeah.
I think when I was 16, 17, I was under a burgeoning contract for Island Records.
Yeah.
So I was with a producer and stuff. So I got to learn a lot of that stuff, but I hadn't implemented that since donkeys years ago.
Okay.
So playing the music now taught me intro, chorus, bridge, 16, because you got to mix in your head. It's 8 bars and then the verse drops and stuff. So the structuring of a song for me is relatively easy. That's
you always know the structure.
90% of that comes from music.
So you always know how to structure a song then.
Yeah.
What would you say about some new artists or some artists who are still doing the wrong thing in terms of structure? There's any way they could learn the information how to do it?
Yes, there is.
Go ahead.
Where can they find the information?
Oh God, there's every time I come on this show, I give you gems. Ewa, if you are going to do something, the first thing you do is watch the people that's done it before you. That's number one. Number second, if you know somebody close to you, or somebody might know somebody else, so you might not know me, but you might know Marley, ask Marley what he knows. And ask him if he can ask Nitro to mentor him or to coach you. That's number second. Number three, YouTube. Everything on God's earth is on YouTube.
Say it again for me, please.
Everything on God's blue and green earth is on YouTube. If you type in song structure, there'll be an amount of videos come up. If you type in intro, outro, if you just type in how to make a song, it will come up. And you can pick from that sense from nonsense. Then take that information that you've gotten from there and then go, oh, let me listen to a Spooky. Let me listen to a Dio. Oh, so when they said intro, I see what they've done there. Okay, let me adapt that to my style. There is no excuse for to do this stuff. And secondly, there's no excuse for poor performances. Because we have YouTube. You can watch Ninja Man from 1996. There is no reason for you not to do your research. That's your job. You have DJs where have some like me watch Dragon juggle. Dragon have vibes, isn't he? He's not like next song. Dragon into the music. He's selling you the music. You get personality. You get comedy. You get joke. There's no reason for you to look at that and go, boy, I'm too cool for school. I'm gonna squash up my knees and I have too much swagger and pass me my brother. You're either a bad man or you're an artist. Pick one.
You can't pick two.
You cannot be both. Gunmen don't make money if they're public. They don't make money. You go jail. So, and to touch on the point that you guys made earlier, I've just been in this music thing in terms of the artistry recently. So I'm coming up to 2 years. And the amount that I've learned is ridiculous. And the one thing that I come across all the time is that these artists don't have no manners. They don't have no manners.
Definitely.
When I diss nobody, when I go around nobody, simple. When I say manners, I mean decorum. You're supposed to be at stage show for 8 o'clock. You roll in 9:30. Brother, we don't do that. If you're a DJ and the man them said 2 o'clock at your set time, we are go 3 o'clock. Brother, you don't get paid. You're set gone. But man, them are rolling up because you got one tune that's got a corner buzz. I call it a corner buzz. You're busting in London, you're hot at Brixton, or you might hot at Tottenham. You have a corner buzz. And you're now trying to adopt the popcorn energy. You're trying to adopt the Idonia energy. Bro, God, you don't even have 50,000 plays to your name. Settle down. Settle down. Turn up on time. Give us a good performance, and let's go away from this and go, so that you are continually showing me progress, continually elevating, continually. But someone, I'm starting to do the shows now, the little lives and the versions. People don't want to go first. They don't want to go first. They're like, I'll go first. Yo, I'm turning up late, so I don't go first. Brother, put me on first.
Yeah.
No problem to me. This is what I'm teaching him. Because the link between DJing and artistry,
very
you can
thin.
realize over the years it's gone like that.
Yeah.
It's gone that way.
Yeah.
There was a time where, like I was saying, like you were saying earlier, Dragon, if you want a good link to the DJ them, link Dragon. If Dragon like your music, push Dragon. Mataran had Movado. Mataran had Busy. Fire links them. We don't do that here.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm pushing an artist. They pick up an artist and push the artist thing. Other DJs will go, oh, him.
He have a good sound.
Am I right still?
Yeah.
We don't do that.
And that's
so
it.
To go with the whole, I don't know how to make music, or I'm a young artist, or nobody in a rush in the studio. No one's telling you to go make foolishness.
But if you learn the craft, take your time to learn.
Send this out. Yo, ask Russ. If I don't sometimes say, Russ, lend me your ears. Lend me your eyes. Listen to this. Tell me what you think or you feel about this. Before you put stuff out and then people critique you or criticize you, and then you go, boy, they're haters, or they don't understand music. But have you even taken the time to critique your own work?
Yeah. And that's very true what you say about a lot of things, like and in Marley's situation it's vital, because Marley is vital because, all right, watch your life is funny. You see, if we never under this corona situation, you see, if Road is open and Nitro, we say as a DJ could promote you as OM should promote you, if Road is open, like you would see a big difference. And this is the thing me say all the time in UK. We do not have an international DJ, we do not have an international party, we do not have an international promoter, because outside of UK, if you go US, South America, or certain place and call a party name, they don't know it. But we in the UK can name various different parties from other places over the world. And when you even start talking about, you see what you talk about is so influential. You see, like when Versus keep and Shantifos and Brain Tear, everybody that Pambos, and then what you'd have Brain Tear and Crux them the Pambos sit and sing. But you don't have a DJ take up it out, take one of them as all-time duty and say, all right, watch you now. I like how the artist are going and email a work with Faye from now till summer. I push him and I contact him and say, yo, we work together, we try, should be our road. Because you see any idea, somebody have to go road. Because watch you now, Marley. You see, if Nitro do good for the culture, or Stylogy or anybody do good for the culture, we still you have a thing with them called trickle-down effect. A trickle-down effect, like something that will come for even the DJ them. Because watch you know, when Stylogy get the big song that just touched down, the whole of UK DJ them hot, because you know, most of them man them know Stylogy in person, them could have get one dub plate and go play touchdown, dub plate. You know much man of Jamaica know Stylogy can't link it. And you play them big old dub plate, you know you're not normal selector again.
You get
and on that point, I hope for persons who are watching, they will again take a paragraph out of the book that you're writing and just continue to support upcoming artists, upcoming DJs, because their development, we are getting, Una get old, me still young, Una get old, and the youngsters need to forward up and to carry on the whatever it is that we're doing now. We don't want it dead and frizzle out and remember the days when Ray or this used to happen and blah blah blah. We don't want that. We want it to continue and we want it to develop into what we know it can be, because there are a whole lot of levels that we can reach if we continue to be supportive, if we continue to, or if we start being supportive of each other more and to unite as we should. We're going to jump back on backside after 11. Never really realized that. You see, when conversation good, we don't really watch time.
One more thing before they ask them go. Marley and Nitro. We soon do. We call it the Instagram raid and thing because remember, you know, the radio station and a show now keep. Where next can we watching it on our phone or with laptop or TV?
Well, you see me, so me I work. You see me all the time.
No. I realize now.
Talk to us about that.
You guys are branded now as a duo. So where next can I see both of you? So spill some bean, tell the people them what's life to go watch. Nigel, what go on?
Four ring. Hot property, four ring, hot property.
Oh, Zane.
Y'all them want me.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all them a rock. Y'all them a rock.
Jaja.
Where's the before the 13th of March? Let's not talk about the 13th of March yet. Are you going to be doing any lives prior to that?
Yes, I've done loads.
Yeah, we know. We see a joke on the people that Magnum Bunting and the people that Magnum Cheer. We see it. Which how was that performance for you guys though? Marley kind of look shyish.
I think I talked to him.
Yeah.
Shyish, which one?
Yeah. No, you name Marley, sir.
Yeah, but Mr. Which line?
Magnum Friday.
I was specific with Magnum Friday.
Okay, sorry, I never.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Magnum Fridays. Talk to us about how that was for you after being in lockdown after such a long time, not being on a stage.
It was good. It was good. I don't think I was shy, but yeah.
But what?
If that's your perception, and
So tell me, my eyes are deceiving.
Then, yeah. Okay. Next time you won't say that.
So was that the first time you guys performed the song together live?
Yeah. Was that on
was
live?
that the first time?
Live.
Yeah. First live performance.
Yes.
You need a bit of work on still. Me can critique on the street.
That what I
listen
just
me.
say.
Me say two of them only need to work on own to perform that song there.
Dragon,
the song sing good. Let me talk no. Can't get a word out. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So alright. So in my views, there was some points in the performance where we call it. We come like when me and Rasta talk a while ago. We talk over each other. And if you want to go back go watch it or anything, I don't know, maybe it's just my art thing. But me know so wanna record the song perfect and everything good. But just that performance aspect of it we need to get, and maybe because it's not a we call it a rehearsed performance. That's why that tends to happen sometimes. But you know, we can criticize them because constructive criticism is always good.
Me can't talk
Yeah, go on.
Please.
Or you could look at it from the perspective that they use Magnum Fridays as the rehearsal and on the 13th of March. You understand? Yes. So Marley, you try looking at the mirror on a daily basis and practice how you go dance.
To touch base on what Dragon's saying. If I'm honest with you, I'm fine when it comes to performing and stage and stuff. Not to knock Marley, but that is more his weaker point. So these performances are some of the first performances that are not what we call talent night or track 1 and then track 2 and then track 3. These are song mixed. Find the song, drop your lyrics, keep it going, don't stop, move around. When I'm here, move to the left. If I'm step to the, so I'm used to that. So I'm trying to coach young Jenna because remember we live on stages.
You do that for years.
Spatial awareness. They're used to where the audience is, where the camera is. I'm used to, for example, going and picking up a chair or climbing on a speaker box, and he won't have that yet until he gets comfortable around my madness.
Yeah, definitely. Marley.
Yo.
Church lockdown from what? You know about the church thing, seeing? About the church thing. You see me? I can't wait for party to open up for one fat to jump up on you, know. Huh?
You clearly don't know the story. Dragon, I got one leg.
Yeah.
Me not climb on no speaker box.
All right.
Don't worry about that.
But I have suggested him take off the leg.
Yeah.
And put
Yeah.
it down.
Can take off like then.
But
Wave it.
Incorporate.
Our techie and beat one girl or something, you know, be creative because now,
you see?
you see,
I've said
you
this.
see now,
A woman beater. You hear that? Woman
Yep.
beat. Me love woman.
No,
Me tell her to slow
no.
down and break it down. Me
Marley,
no
Marley,
You're not
Marley,
using foot
Marley,
You're not using
Marley,
foot
hold on.
it's not every beating is bad beating. You never hear that. And not every choke a bad choke either. Some girl like box and choke and them something there. And not every beating a bad beating. So,
Ladies and
you know,
gentlemen,
you know,
boys and girls.
yeah, just go outside the box sometime because you what now. You have to understand it in modern day entertainment. You have to have a part of gimmicks in it at any time given. So you say like Nitro now, him a MC and host a long time and a play sound. So as what him say, him used to the stage, him used to random things. Cause more of him would there play some bad man song and one girl just jump on him and then just stop his music and just sing one song, deal with her, you know? Make sure go on about her business. Back to the usual.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Back to the radio broadcasting.
as when I just say, like, over time, you'll feel comfortable, you know, getting your comfort zone and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And it's good that he has you as a great support. I mean, you've been an artist roughly over 2 years, but you've had stage experiences for years upon years, and it's good that you're passing on that knowledge to Marley.
It's not just Nitro alone; it's the entire team.
Quickly, can you talk to us about what's going to be happening on the 13th of March, please? Talk to us about that.
All right. Well, before we get to the 13th of March, the 12th of March, the
Yeah,
song
12th.
officially drops. The song drops on all platforms, so iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Android Music, you name it, we will be on it. The video is done, so the video at 8 p.m. on the 12th of March.
Yeah.
And then on the 13th of March, we're going to have a virtual launch. So it's going to be a couple of our artist friends, some of our DJ friends.
Where are the dancers?
There's going to be dancers. There's going to be a few. You know me. You should know.
Nitro-
We're going to have a couple of dancers.
Nitro song them can't
I'm
play without
asking
dancers
for
in the
the
rasta. You have to understand.
I know that, but I'm asking the question so that he can let the viewers know that the dancers will be there.
Miss Rose will be there, Christella will be there. There'll be a bunch of females there. Sharkman is coming down from Leeds, so there's gonna be Pandy's gonna be there. There's gonna be dancers in it. So what we're trying to do is I'm trying to put this together so that people watching and people seeing how we're doing music can actually go, oh, this is a structure.
Yeah.
There is a pre-release, there's promotion up, there's an increase in promotion, then there is a drive towards the end, then there was the release date, then there was a post-promo virtual party, then there was a post-promo, then there was a six-week post-promo again, and then we move on to another project.
And a bag of things on the timeline. So just look out for the girl them a wine and a rock and a beer things and things. So we're gonna have live performances, live DJs, special guest appearances, prizes, giveaways, and more. And you said all social media platforms: Instagram, Twitch, Zoom, Facebook. We're going live on Facebook as well.
I'm not sure if I'm going on Facebook, but
Twitch,
the rest.
Instagram, and Zoom for now.
Yeah, the rest.
Right. And we are looking forward to that. And I mean, happy pre-birthday a couple weeks from now. I mean, the 12th is your birthday.
Correct.
So happy birthday then.
Thank you.
Give thanks for chatting with us tonight. And
Pleasure
we
having us, man.
look forward to what in store for us. Marley will look forward to what you have to produce as well.
More girl tune from me. Even though from him.
Yeah.
Marley, I go sing
more
country
girl
song.
tune.
Marley, yes. Anytime I change over, Fanta and Moja, me I call you, you know. Because you are going like say you want to play a culture song you want to sing.
We have a turban ready for
Is
you
that
here and a shear. No, we're well prepared. Where can we find you on social media, guys?
Hold on. Conscious music. What do you justify as conscious music? Because only the meds.
Anything when I talk about girl, money, or liquor. You say anything when I talk about girl, money, or liquor, or badness, is conscious.
What about the song I'm dropping? Good Vibes.
Good vibes.
Yeah,
That not really conscious. It kind of more party-ish.
It's alright.
It got me party-ish, you know. You know, like on a Sunday, I drink a pina colada and them something. You know, so you know, yeah. Good vibes. You're mellow. Your belly fully alright.
Alright, that's my conscious.
Okay, good.
Alright then.
Make it stay the sun.
Where can we find you on social media? Quickly.
Official Marley. Just official.
Official Marl_E. Be specific.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Supa Nytro.
At Supa Nytro, SUPANYTRO on everything. And the video drops on youtube.com/Supa Nytro. So subscribe to that. So the premiere is up already. Everything's set up already. Rock is good to go. It's going to be a rock spring. And we want the rockings for drop like brick, stone, and mortar. That's everything I feel. The camera, but you know what I mean? Rock. See the sound of the friend there? See the DJ friend there? See the DJ friend? Yo!
Alright. Yo.
See the DJ friend there?
Alright, see there.
Listen.
Hold on. Joke this. What rock here, sir? Hold on. Alright, yes, the Nitro player. Nitro DJ, you know.
Don't be shy.
Talk to them.
Oh Lord. Rock it in the name of the Lord. Rock it till the neighbor return. Rock it till your wings up off. Rock it cause you don't give up.
Hey!
Rock for me body. Rock for the body. No matter what it costs, rock, baby, rock.
Jaja. Look like when the internet connection a rock off over there.
12 of March. Look out for it. 8 p.m. Look out for the drop. Keep up the great work, guys. We're really, really proud of you. Remain humble and yeah, go on.
Thanks for having us, man.
No problem. Great conversation, and we will speak to you guys soon.
Dragon, may I sponsor you here? £1 a week.
£1 a week. We ask man, rice and flour. No car meal.
Yeah.
Car meal.
No, we can't afford car meal. Sorry.
Jaja, rice and flour. People, yo, see there on Niger. What? I'm comfy, little, you know. £1 a week. Rice and flour, man. Them say my like thread.
Better than nothing. We are well over the time, so we're gonna just say goodbye to everybody at the moment. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope that you enjoyed the show. And remember, we are your Upnlive show team here every Tuesday between 9 and 11, and we're sponsored by Shush Prince. Dragon Star, you want to take us out with your?
What I say every week, you know, loving the brother, loving the sister, love ruling everything you do. Once I read a book, you know, them say brain power is the main power, right?